Hey guys, this is Recidivate, and I want to go ahead and start off by saying that the reason I was not posting is not because I quit or anything like that. I am still definitely in this, and I'm not gonna lie, I've thought about quitting just because of the fact that, a lot of people that don't have YouTube channels, they still have a lot of fun playing the game, and, it is kind of a burden to have to, get gameplays and post them, but I get back on this mic and I start making a commentary, and it just feels awesome. So it's like I get that feeling that I don't want to do it when I'm not doing it, and then when I'm doing it, it's just I'd want to stay with it forever. So I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest. But no, I haven't been posting because it was Thanksgiving break. I wanted everybody to have some kind of good time so that you didn't have to listen to me ramble on about something random for 10 minutes a day, and for any of you people that had the first day of hunting today, I know I had that, I hope you all got a deer or whatever you're hunting for. Very important down here in Pennsylvania, but I don't really talk like that. No, but I know that some people really just watch my videos just because they want to see what I have to say, even if they don't like it that much. So, I'll save the time and effort and just not even make a video for those guys. I want people to enjoy their week off of school or whatever went on. My buddy Jay, he had like a full week of work off, so that's awesome. That's what I'd want, and to enjoy that time as well, so I don't have to listen to somebody ramble on about something random on YouTube. But anyways, I'm back, so you guys have to deal with it now. And this gameplay, I'm sure you guys will love this. This is a 54 kill league play match, and I have not brought a league play match yet, but I don't know, I just kind of decided that it was time. Now, there were 3 people on the other team that were part of a clan, and they got completely annihilated. And I will tell you what they got annihilated by. If you look on your screen, you will see the War Machine. I got 3 of these, and I even got a final kill cam where I just kind of hit the guy in the face with it. And the War Machine is just so good. However, it is kind of hard to get. If you're playing league play against an actually really good team, then you're not going to be able to get a War Machine for the most part, unless you're really good. So, I know I wouldn't be able to if we went against a really, really good team. So, it all depends on the other team and stuff like that, but I think it's definitely worth it. Like, if you get it, then you can go ham. I had 7 captures, which was the most out of everybody, but I also had 24 defends, and the second highest was 7. He was on the other team. So, it was just a really good match overall for me. As you can see, I'm using C4. Not many people use C4 when it comes to competitive matches, but I can guarantee you that if you put on C4 and you put on Scavenger, you will not regret it whatsoever. It is probably one of the greatest things ever, because you can actually re-scavenge your lethal grenades. And, man, just re-scavenging those C4, oh man, it definitely made them mad, but that's alright, because we still won the game, and I still dropped 54 kills on them, and I love that. But speaking of competitive, our team went into the Frag Cup. I'm sure I'd mentioned this before, and I got all pumped about it and everything, and I thought we had a good chance, but unfortunately we lost in the first round. However, there's more to just that. It's not, oh, I lost in the first round, anything like that. We lost in the first round to a team named Killzone, and not many people know who they are. It was like one of those teams that they really should be known, but they're not at all. So they beat us really, really badly. The first match was Hardpoint on Standoff. I'm sure you guys know all about Hardpoint. That's what I'm playing right now. Not on Standoff, however. Standoff, I don't really care for the map, but I kind of have to deal with it. The 3 game modes that were being played in Frag Cup were Hardpoint, Cap the Flag, and Search and Destroy. And Standoff, I believe, was the only map that came up in all 3 sections. So Standoff is a good competitive map, but I need to get used to it. But anyways, it was Hardpoint on Standoff, and we got beat 250 to like 37. It was not close whatsoever. They just outplayed us. So we were like, alright, well, we'll get them and Cap the Flag. Well, we went to Cap the Flag on Meltdown, and we lost 7-0. So, we're like, wow, we really need a lot of work. And even though I'm about to counter it, I completely agree, we do need work. But they ended up going on into the 5th round. And in the 5th round, they played Optic. So, Optic, #1 team in the nation. Absolutely no doubt about that. They're probably, if they move to Europe, they'd be the best team in Europe as well. They're pretty much the best team in the world. I'm not, I'm a huge fan of Optic, but I'm not like overhyping about them. You know, they are really good, and this Killzone team took Optic Gaming into the 5th round in a best of 5. And ended up losing on Search and Destroy. And man, it was absolutely crazy. They were live streaming it straight on the 360 Icons, the YouTube channel, and nobody knew who Killzone was. I mean, some people that just don't like Optic were like, yeah, go Killzone, but they had no idea who it was. And man, they will definitely not forget that name ever, because they are so good. You know, they definitely put a lot of practice in, but unfortunately, Optic, you know, they are still the better team, but they definitely got tested there, no doubt. So, you know, am I concerned about where we are at with the MLG team? Kind of. However, am I really upset about losing first round to Killzone? Absolutely not. I mean, they're a good team. I just wish that our team was a little bit better. I mean, this is our first year for competitive, so obviously there's going to be some complications when it comes to it. But I feel like we did a good job. You know, we didn't back down. We didn't rage at all. We were just kind of caught dumbfounded by the way that they played. I mean, they were really aggressive, and they were just all over our entire team. And they were not spawn trapping, but you know, they were pretty much keeping us in one area, and they controlled the entire map, and that is what an MLG team needs to do. And then cap the flag. Not only did they, you know, have a spawn in one area, but they had a perfect relay set up, and they had, you know, for example, they had pulled our left side of the map, and they had people kind of stationed up at certain spots so that the flag carrier could run right by. And then, you know, if someone is chasing down the flag carrier, there's always that one guy that's going to be there killing him. And that is what hopefully our team will be like. You know, I am the MLG captain for Slaughterhouse, so I pretty much have to take the blame for it, kind of. You know, I'm okay with that, though. I will take all blame because we didn't get to practice as a team until the day of the event. We had so many complications getting our 4th member down. You know, we had to drop one, and then we got another one, but then he said maybe he won't be able to get off of work, so we had to drop him, and then we got another one, and that was like a week before the event. And then at that time, you know, not everybody was on because they had stuff to do, so we did not play as a full team, a full four-man team until the day of the Frag Cup. So, I mean, obviously, that's big. That's one of the biggest things. But, I mean, we did have good chemistry. We knew what we were doing. It's just that they knew what they were doing a lot more than us. So, I mean, props to them. Great team. I know I'm giving a shout-out to a team that probably has more subs to me anyways, but, I mean, they were awesome. So, I'm not really worried about losing the Frag Cup in the first round, even though I got all hyped up about it. You know, man, that was a good 3-4 months of my life that I was just kind of sitting there and practicing so hard, but I just couldn't do it. So, I mean, I guess I have to deal with it, but I can promise you that we will get there. I mean, we're pushing this league play, but as you can see by this gameplay, not everybody in league play is going to be good. So we don't know how really tested we're going to be when it comes to league play. But I mean, we have an MLG team, we have an ICN team, which is Icons, and I'm actually, for Christmas, my mom agreed to get me a Game Battles premium account, which is $13 every 3 months. And basically, you know, there's a lot more features, but I mean that's pretty much a sign, though. That means that I am getting into this. You know, I really do want to do this, and I just hope that my team is behind me. I know that they want to do this as well, but I'm really pushing it as far as I can go to try and get this going. So I just hope that they're with me, you know, trying to, you know, be as successful as me, because we have a good team, and there's no denying that. But there's teams out there that are way better, and by way better, I mean way, way better. So it'll just take time. You know, I'm feeling confident already about next year's Frag Cup. You know, we're gonna make it past round 1. I can promise you that. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. This is a 54 kill gameplay on League Play, Hardpoint on Cargo, and yes, most of my kills came with this war machine because it's absolutely ridiculously awesome. But anyways, guys, I know you can't see the final kill cam, but this is what it was. Yeah, that's a kill cam. Anyways, guys, peace.
You have pleased our generals.